It's mid-January, and I've just completed my inspection of our potatoes, of our 11 large boxes of potatoes and our 4 small boxes of seed potatoes. We started off with the beginning of, let's say, when I started to put them in boxes, when we started to actually want to put them aside, that was probably sometime in November. We probably had about 14 boxes then. Now we've got 11 boxes plus 4 little boxes of seed potatoes. And you'll be seeing all the pictures in a moment. These are the boxes behind me here. There are 3 here, the seed boxes over here, there are 3 more and 3 more here. And I took down all the sort of the coverings. I use cardboard to cover them, paper and stuff, and towels and so on. I hang in front of them to keep it dark in there, but also make sure that there's airflow. It's very important when you're storing your potatoes. You need airflow. That's why I put them in these boxes. I get them recycled from the grocery store. It's important to have airflow for your potatoes. It's important that they not be in light. It's important that they be just above zero, let's say 2 to 4 degrees Celsius. That's probably somewhere in the mid 30s Fahrenheit. It's important to inspect them and also make sure there's nothing getting into them, no little animals and so on. And so, for instance, this is our garage, which we don't use for our vehicle. We just we use it for, it's our workshop. It's our gardening workshop, and we have a couple of our cats that stay in here every night, and sometimes during the day if they want to come in here. And it's like a gym in here for them. It's full of hiding places, and it's full of places for them to play and so on. They like it in here. So yeah, it's important to have it at those temperatures. This is not a heated garage, so it's just right. It can get below zero in here sometimes, but I monitor the temperature. We have a couple freezers in here and a fridge, plus the cats that kind of moderate the temperature. We haven't even gone close to zero in the garage this winter. Last year we had a few days, maybe went down to about -4 in the garage, but the potatoes were fine in these boxes. They were just fine. They lasted all winter. They were good. This is our 3rd winter carrying potatoes through the winter like this. Now, when I inspect them, it's mid-January. I inspect them about once a month. I check to see if there are any potatoes that are soft. I check to see if there are any potatoes that have got a little bit of mold on them or any other kind of growth. I check to see if they've started to put out their little, I can't remember what they're called, they've little sprouts. I check for that. And I check to see if there's any little bite marks on them and so on. And I check for any other evidence of little critters. Now nothing. We didn't have any of that. Our cats are just their presence here keeps them out, which is really nice because of course cats have their scent. And you'll see at the end of the video the number of potatoes that I removed because they looked like they were getting just a little soft, or they just didn't look like they were aging very well. So I just put them in with our seed potatoes. None of them were beginning to rot. I wouldn't have put them in there for if they looked like they were going to start rotting, because then they'd rot all our seed potatoes too. But a potato that doesn't look pretty, you can still plant, and it'll grow you some really beautiful potatoes. So yeah, I check for any growth. I check for any little bite marks. I check for if the potato's soft or if the potato's starting to rot, and any evidence of little critters. And I think that's it. And the inspection was great. I'll show you the pictures in a minute. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments below, and enjoy having a look at how our potatoes are doing in mid-January. We should be good with this number of potatoes. We should be good right up until our next potato harvest, when we start to harvest them sometime. Sometimes we get potatoes like already in July. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. There you go. Oh, and by the way, this is my trusty my cane when I'm walking on uneven terrain. Love this piece of driftwood. Really clean, really nice. No bugs in it or anything like that. We've had this for a few years. It's my cane. I love it.